Don't know how
you created that distance, I stayed there too long.
Yeah, I bounced it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then you kind of cut the angle out, and I had to, if I turned, I just had to step back to realign.
Yeah. Whereas I said it's dangerous if I stepped in here. Yeah. You moved yourself back to there and got some distance.
I didn't actually land. I thought
you cut it around here.
Okay, I thought I just missed. I thought you were regarded that.
No, you cut it right here.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. We're pushing. I stay pushing. You just step back.
Even if we step back, as long as we're still getting below, still pivoting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Trying to bait it, but I stayed too stationary.
Yeah.
Not just with my footwork, but even as I did that, my head should have been going left and right a little bit.
That's where it's easy to move the arms.
That's it. And I was going too down the middle.
Yeah.
I need to be stepping out.
Yeah. Big sideways. Yeah. That's good. Even me. Yeah. I noticed I was doing too much of it.
Exactly. Way too down the middle.
Both going double hand at some stage, driving through.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well.
Yeah.
If I can bump it up at some point or clamp it, if you can get over the top and clamp it down, almost like a reverse pluma, how the hand pops up and then you can trap it and then just fall through.
Pieces.
Yeah.
I'm just ramming at the moment. I'm going.
I think that's good at the beginning to keep this like the strong structure of it all.
Yeah.
But if we keep doing that and no one's we should either try and change sides to get the dominance, or like you said, get that hand involved. But it doesn't just have to be a clamp. A lot of people are afraid of just getting clamped down, so they're already thinking about like framing and like reinforcing with this forearm. So if I do this, it's the same motion as if I'm clamping with that. Right. So like if you feel like that's happening and I feel your arm go up like that, I might be better off going behind the tricep and then just seeing what can I do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, when I pushed out there, complete control.
Once again, like you need to be able to roll and take, like if you put pressure on me, I need to be able to take it, but keep my elbows close to my body and use that low section. If I just go here like this, exactly. So it depends how much you can make me extend during it. Yeah. And if I don't extend as much, it's more of that clamp on top. Yeah. Or even the one-handed one, like the reverse pluma. Exactly. But even if you did that reverse pluma, and as you did that, the reverse pluma, and if I like push up like this, can you get under that tricep? Exactly. And like, even if you don't get my neck here, maybe I'll block that. Yeah. But now you're behind me.
Yeah. A lot of options.
Even if you just turn and just went to shop, like you're gonna wreck me.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, if you feel like you can separate that hand, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I agree the bounce was good, but then 2 or 3 of them down, I'm just pushing in.
Well, there's certain levels to it, I see, because at the beginning, people usually just cross here, and then if their head's not under it, or they don't have a strong position, you can just pivot, you can lift that tip in. But if your head's low enough and tight enough, that's not going to work. Then the next one is that drive to see, can you clamp it? And if not, then can I wax that off, or clamp that down? Keep going through it. Alright. Yeah. Same on the other side actually. Even if we go here, can I, oops, sorry about your shoulder. We can go through, can I clamp it on there and go straight into your neck? Or can I also do the forearm bump and clamp?
Yeah, just a different drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels a bit weirder. But I actually find it easier on this side because for the tricep, because it lines up with that more. I feel like this ends up going into guts and coming underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking about our stuff, but that's good. I was getting back into there, yeah.
I realised like the same thing happened to me. I've gone here, it's got one hand up.
Yeah, I blocked
push
that.
it in. As I've pulled it back, I've turned it that way.
Now I'm
and then
overextended.
reinforced it. And gone,
Yeah.
and just goes straight in.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I need that back.
Yeah. Once again, for whenever you're one-handed and extended, you are easily turned and manipulated.
Yeah.
But you still got, as long as you're using your left hand, you've lost the strength of the two-handed weapon. You now have the flexibility that even if you push this aside, so you do something like that, as you go back towards my neck, you've still got your other hand. Yeah. So I'm like, even if you manipulate this, you can still try other stuff with the other hand.
I also felt flat-footed.
Yeah.
I was doing it with the hand instead of moving. If I move, I can do stuff.
It's good because like it's like what you and Jace were doing with like the knife and the machete the other day.
Yeah.
We come in and we've both gone for this. It's both going to come low. Yeah. Go through. If you can get those tendons in that stomach, great. If not, you reset.
Yeah. I've got to keep in motion still. It's alright. It's good getting in.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit elbows and the rest of it.
Oh, nice. No, you actually kept it thin that time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think you were going to get the hand on it.
Right.
Because you were going with this, and
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to step back. You won't be able to get around this. I'll keep tight. But you almost pulled this down with that left hand.
Yeah.
And at that point, I should have done something like that and continued going with it.
I've still got to be
But
careful.
I've tried to pull this back up.
Yeah.
So you've landed. That was good.
I've got to be careful where I push down and be very flat.
Yeah, be
I
careful
don't
with your
wanna be,
hands.
Yeah, cutting
I
through.
felt like you were behind it.
I felt like I was a bit on top there.
Yeah.
But
Even if you
noticed
started
I-
on the flat, I think you curled behind it. Like you
Yeah, I
scooped
just-
it like a life
it was just
regatta.
in my head because you drew back.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm thinking, oh, shit,
Yeah,
I
you don't want to
wanna
lose your fingers.
Sort of losing everything. But
Yeah,
That-
but
that was
you
right.
stuck on it for a beat, and that was enough to follow and get that, which was nice.
Yeah.
It's something that like very similar to like what Humphrey's been doing.
Right.
Yeah, he's been doing the same thing. He's been with his right hand's here, and he's been coming forward, and he's just been like, okay, fall backwards and trying to pull away. He's just going that and going bang.
Well, that was interesting. I kept our hands as they were.
Yeah.
And I'm using the left and right, so even though that is the good.
Yeah, I'm still using range reverse grip with like the left hand on
Yeah.
top. If I go one handed, I know, but it gives me more range with like
You
constant
can
stuff.
still work.
Yeah, and it still works for the washing the hand, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was fine
Yeah.
out there.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't have
That
control.
was that wasn't even me trying to go for the stomach.
No, I was coming down as well,
Yeah.
but it ended up like, you know.
Yeah, it was
on the
interesting. It's
scoop.
like you know how if you keep your forearms in,
Yeah.
I was almost going and doing that,
Right.
but you've taken your arm away,
Yeah.
and it's just like slipped under.
Yeah.
And I've just tried to ram, and it just went under. And I went, whoa, what the hell?
But I felt like I was doing it was a little bit of a tanto
like the
still.
reverse C, like
Yeah, just
scoop,
coming
like,
through with a scoop.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It was.
Yeah.
I felt the breeze, put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think I actually cut you with it.
No,
like,
but
it was close.
it wouldn't be my go-to move.
Yeah. Once again though, like I wasn't trying to punch it into the stomach.
No.
I was thinking more about my brain. So my brain actually tried to extend the sword and maybe I could.
Yeah.
But it surprised me as much as you did.
Yeah. But still, that motion still covers
Yeah.
Everything should come down.
Well, is it once you've got that inside like check on it, it's just that scooping motion for everything.
Yeah. So even though it's sort of lost tension with that, it's still broad.
It's like an empty-handed saw.
Yeah.
Just trying to feed it past the center line.
Yeah. So it did its job.
Yeah. It's good. It's built in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was about 1 millimeter off.
That's
so,
it. You know, I might snooze the alarm for another 10 because this is feeling good at the moment. We'll keep going on it.
Well, it's going into sort of unplanned scenarios.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
better.
And it's a mix of both, like the long range and the medium to quarter. Medium for more setting up stuff, quarter for control. But then we're not just missing. We haven't disregarded the sniper and long range shots. We're still like trying to work the upper guarders in because that and the ready rider footwork is like very Ilustrisimo.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get rid of them. But if we just do the guarders, it just keeps it in long range. So we need to also be able to have blocks and deflections to get closer. And,
I also feel like if you were swinging a heavier weapon down, I would be more like two-handed and just going around and blocking.
Yeah.
Because this feels like a lot faster, a lot able to pump it.
There's a lot of like quick, like little ones, like little like Floretti kind of like motions going on. It feels a little bit more like fencing.
Yeah.
But that we're essentially doing for a bit of fencing. So
that's how.
Yeah. But you're right, if it was something a lot more like a European longsword that had a lot more weight, maybe a little bit more length to it.
I think I'd be defending more, just rolling.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be catching it on like one-handed swords and trying to pump their hands
and all that. So
use that low section two hands. Maybe once they got in closer, because they're going to go past more with the weight. Yeah. So it'd be easier to ground the tip.
Yeah, once you're on top of that.
Yeah, especially if they're doing downward attacks. That's why I usually prefer like the reverse ochos, because it always brings it up into a defense instead of like grounding the tip.
Yeah. But at the moment, this feels fast and flicky. So.
Yeah. So we're going to play around with it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, every now and then, like just because we're going one-handed a lot, I want to see, can I just do a seating parry and just go straight through? But I'm only going to test it. If I notice it is, then I'd probably step a bit more.
Yeah.
Then,
the good thing is I had moved my head with it. Yeah. Like if I was there, it probably would have been like
even without a tester, it's probably good to just step with it occasionally anyway.
Yeah.
Just to change range, change power.
Yeah, just come in.
Changes the speed of it.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm glad you didn't hit me with that. I hate talking about it.
I know, right? So when Ray brings something up and you're like, please don't do that to me. Just on the forearm. You never know, it could affect the muscles.
Yeah. When someone has that extended range, I've got to get very defensive.
Yeah. Even there, like if you almost like stepped and fell off the line with your left foot, and almost as if you're doing like an overhand.
What happened was I was flat-footed again.
Yeah.
So I blocked that, hit that, and as you move back, I'm falling now.
Yeah. No, but like
I need to go with it.
I was like, use the falling. Like if I step back, just follow through the left foot.
Yeah.
Because it'll get you off the line. But yeah, I held back on this, and my instinct at first was to try and pull up. The last time you pinned me, so I was like, I need to actually pivot and release and bring that through. If I switch the hips, it'll clear your pin. The last time that was the issue. It's the same as like the circular stuff. Like there, that pin. And circular just switches the hips.
Yeah.
But
no, you've got to be more mobile. So whenever you move, if I'm trying to pin,
no, I'm going to go back to what I had the other week. I made it a lot easier for me for both the long and the close, doing shorter steps and wider steps.
Yeah.
So I'm going to focus on that for a minute.
Yeah.
Because I want both long and short.
Yeah. But when we're doing this stuff, the smaller. Like if I reach now and you move back, I can still go with you.
Exactly.
Whereas before I was going, oh shit.
Yeah, see, that's a lot more readable.
Yeah, yeah.
Even then, I thought you were about to do one back at me, and I had one hand. I'm like, I'm just gonna reinforce that. And if it fell off, I'm gonna try and speed assist it.
Yeah. It just, I saw it going past my head down to here, so I'm going.
Hey, you're moving your head and your feet.
I've got to.
And it's based, and it is based off your feet.
Yeah.
Because if you're just doing your head and getting tight, I'm just getting you.
True.
So it means your base is following underneath you, which is really good.
But it feels so much better with the shorter steps, just for this bit.
Yeah, and it's good because like I know if we feel that turn, I know we're going to go and can go for that.
Yeah.
But I also know that when that happens, you're going to turn and do this all the time. So exactly. See if you can get me to reach. That slight pullback makes such a difference.
That's what
for
you
setting
did to
up.
me before.
Yeah.
So as soon as I reach, you just.
And I expected in the first like 2, 3, 4, but when you get to 5, 6, 7, 8. Get a bit distracted in the moment because you're trying to just be present, and then you forget that then all of a sudden that they're just going to do that. It's like adding a fake deep into the counters or a slight pause or broken rhythm. Makes them go what? They almost say what in their head, just watch and get hit.
Well, by then they're usually focused on offense only.
Exactly.
And that's when stuff up.
If I realise we're going shot for shot, even if it's just defensive, where we're just rolling and it's almost like here to here to here to here. And if I do that, and like exactly like that slight pullback, add an umbagata in the middle of an extended counter, something like that's where people really go, whoa, how'd that happen?
Well, that's what you're doing now.
When you focus too much on speed, it's readable. Yeah, this is feeling good. A little bit, yeah. As I was saying before, I'm like, I just got to pick a moment where it's a bit vertical. Yeah. And if I don't step, it doesn't have the power. That actually just got you, I think.
Yeah. I tightened this, but not enough. I need to drop my head a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I actually think this was high enough, and it looked like you did the tense.
Yeah, it was
but
tight.
Like you said, it's a bit more in the
just slightly there. I would have missed the whole thing.
Yeah, interesting though.
Yeah. I thought just aim it at him.
Yeah. I was on the back and I flat hand gripped it. And you've curled it down, and at the last second it's going to go into my body. And I've had to just go and ditch it.
I can control it up to there, but I could control just the straight and the straight.
Yeah, the first half of it I felt like I had control of the flat grip. Just as it got to this like here to here, I felt like it was going to start curling into my fingers, and I was like, Jesus. I maybe got a bit cut on my bottom fingers.
Yeah. Oh, look pretty straight. Yeah.
As long as you're not gripping fully and you've got that flat hand, it's not as bad, but I just shouldn't be grabbing the blade.
Yeah, or sliding along it, yeah.
I was thinking too often, so one of the first times I've gone, I'm just going to really commit to like trying to do something with the footwork.
Yeah.
But,
so I got behind here. Normally I'm backing off because I go, it's covered.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, you got it.
I'm going to stab and do that. And once again, my head was not moving because I was thinking too much about my feet and my hands.
Yeah.
And that's defense.
Yeah, but that was, both of us went offense for a minute.
See, anytime there's a double clash, I'm like, someone wasn't thinking defense.
Yeah.
If you just think defense, the other person impales themselves.
Yeah.
You just keep staying safe. Risks I should do the single ones.
Yeah. But they are good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to mix it up and see how's it feel with different cards.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll try bumping again. See where we go.
Yeah, I'm doing too many separated ones, and I think the separated hands always kind of worked better after you made a connection. So if we did something like this and then did
I agree.
As opposed to, I think we're reaching.
Yeah, we're doing like a Largo version of it.
Yeah, exactly. It means we're not getting our feet close enough.
Nah, and I don't feel like, they're missing, but I haven't got control.
It should be when your weapon's coming for me.
Yeah.
So your weapon's reaching out for me.
We're definitely
and then I can bump it over here as opposed to me.
Yeah, I've gone full extension to get around that, which is not.
If I catch something maybe on a root block, like I'm here, that's where it is.
If you
once
move
again,
closer,
it's like right near me, it's not out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just, okay. Yeah, I think try and focus on getting that forearm like bumped a little bit. And if you've got the forearm bump, that's the green signal, but you can separate your hands if you want. Yeah.
I'm going to try to aim lower on your weapon or something, so it means I've got to come closer.
Yeah.
If it's out here, it's all, it's fine.
I'm also just going to see, I'm like, can I do it without taking my elbow off my body a bit?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can come in and I see how my elbow's on me, it makes a big difference for like strength and clamping.
Alright. I've got to keep following you as I do that.
Yeah.
Because if I step back and straight in, so I have to
in here, try and get more on top.
Yeah, I have to move.
Yeah, even here I'm trying to clamp it.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more.
Yeah.
But even though you're clamping it, you almost want your head to go under.
Yeah, I need to get there.
Yeah, that's way better. Because you can even run through. Yeah. Even if I try to clamp that, that's going to almost reinforce on your shoulder. Like Mung Romy when he's doing his reverse pull.
Okay. The exit is always not good.
Yeah, no, the exit's always the sketchy part.
Yeah.
But if you can get that. Yeah. Then it feels like, less sideways, less under, and more like I'm behind, going down.
But also if your head goes...
Yeah. Well, see, I see that there, so I'm like, my head has to be here, which makes that feel easier.
Yeah, it drops.
And I'm almost putting my weight on your ribs, so that when I step, I can maintain this leg.
Yeah, it's pressure.
I have to go through properly with it.
Yeah.
That forward lean actually lets you commit to it.
And just got to try a couple of these. So.
Oh, the other side?
Yeah. So we'll come in and try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it feels a little bit stranger for me on that side.
Yeah.
Like the crossover of the hand doesn't feel as good. I always felt better with that bump though. So this side I always felt like I could get under that easier and really turn and get them more than the other side. People always seem to be retracting their left side.
Yeah.
But that being there as well. I reckon this one would be better if we actually did it left-handed.
Yeah.
Because our right hand is closer. Do it like how Ray would. It looks pretty ambidextrous with it. means our left hand would be on top how our Hunter and Thompson have been using it.
I was trying to push towards your neck, just strip down.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly how I'm looking at it. I'm just trying to keep my head out a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's fine. Once again, if I can get that bump a little bit first, it gives me more of that clamp. And keep going.
Well, it puts my neck into it.
Yeah. And it's clearing this hand a bit because you've got the reverse grip. But if you switch your grip back to the right hand on top, which is how most Japanese kendo schools do it, it's how the other boys are doing it a little bit. Same thing coming through here. That's kind of thing. Even if they take their hand off, it's the dominant hand usually on that side. It's not going to be every time, and if it's like what happened before with us, I went to clamp this and you removed it, and it went low and scooped almost through your stomach. That can happen when you, depending on their grips. But I think both the forearm bump, getting behind that elbow, the wax off behind the elbow, the behind and clamp and the reverse pluma, I think they're all options. But I think you need to get that forearm connection to know you're in the right range. If you're not in the right range, we're trying to do it from too far back and it's just not strong enough. Yeah, exactly. So even to some people are saying like you almost need that low to load this up to get under to lift and come down with it. But the only problem is it telegraphs and plants you a lot when you commit to that. So if they're very pivoty and they keep disconnecting a lot, you might get targeted with like a largo faster shot. So you just gotta be careful and like you gotta try and time your opponent coming in. Yeah. Alright, we should probably head to the group class, but thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.